Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 17 of My Player here on FIFA 19. We're continuing on with the Liga do Brasil season. Today we start with a game against Chapecoense, and then we will follow that up with a game against Sport and Bahia. Before ending today's video, we got off to a great start in the last one with a 2-1 victory over Paraná. And hopefully we can continue yesterday's good form. We scored a couple of goals in the last video. Actually, I say yesterday, it may well have been Tuesday's video actually. So do check the channel page if you missed that one, because we actually played very well. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more content. We also got the shock news in the last episode that we have been selected for the international squad for Euro 2020. Initially, I thought it was qualifiers, but it's not. We're mid-calendar year, despite being early season, so it's actually Euro 2020 itself. We've Ireland, Norway and France in our group. No idea how we're going to get on in that particular competition, but let's go and take on Chapecoense and then hopefully pick ourselves up a decent haul of points from today's 3 league games. Tosinho, forward there to Sepa. That's a lovely ball for Cabrais, and the cross comes in and it will find me. It won't find me. Why is he slid? The ball's right there waiting to be headed home. That must be just be a sign that the game, if the game shows that animation, it must be a sign that I wouldn't have gotten to the ball, surely. Because if the ball was that good and we were within the vicinity to be able to just nod it home, then surely you would have thought my guy would have gone for that animation. That's so frustrating. Beautiful ball across, which is a rarity with this Grêmio side. A lot of crosses aren't very well delivered, but beautiful ball in that was seemingly perfectly weighted just to be headed or volleyed home. Oh, hopefully we'll create something else similar to that, and we will be able to actually give ourselves a goal. It's great football. Not involved in any of it, but it's superb passing play. Now we'll be involved on it. And Malambi's made another great run. We'll play him in. Malambi with the effort off the post. It could drop to him again and again. Oh, can't believe it. We're not taking the lead so far in this game. Sepa around the corner to Malambi. Into me. My first touch sets me down, but I still get this shot away. But it's tame and scuffed with my weak foot towards the defender. Still we come forward though. Malambi with a nice touch there. Sepa can't find Cabrais. We're dominating the opening half an hour here at home against Chapecoense, but we cannot yet find a way through into the back of the net. That rhymed and it wasn't supposed to. Good header. Malambi forward to Cabrais quickly to me. And my acceleration is low, but my sprint speed is quite high. So I am being closed down there. It's a nice turn. I'll whip it looking for a teammate. We could find Araujo at the back post. Nice idea, it tells me. I thought so. Let's try again, shall we? Maybe on a right foot this time. No, great tackle. We will keep the ball in play because it's not going to trickle out for a corner. Again on the left foot. This time not quite so well delivered. Or not quite so accurate. And it's cleared away. A minute to go till half time. Still a chance might arise between now and the break. I'll get it into Malambi. Could maybe work it back to me. I'll call for the pass. I'm not going to get it from him. Araujo back to Malambi. Malambi will now squeeze it through to me. Take a touch. Get the shot off. It's going to drop here to Cabrais. And we have a 1-0 lead. Bit greedy for me to take the shot on in the first place, but the rebound fell very kindly for, I think, our highest rated player, Cabrais, at 83. And we have ourselves a 1-0 lead in stoppage time at the end of the first half. I should perhaps have played him in rather than taking the shot myself anyway. You see here, there is loads of space there. I could have played it to him. But it's ended up in the back of the net anyway, and that's all that matters. 1-0 Grêmio. Ilio around the corner to Vilela. Good tackle, but still it drops to their forward player. Padilio, Evantes, Vilela with a with a rushed shot. Both shots actually rushed, but thankfully both tame. One blocked and one straight down the throat of the keeper. It could have been awkward. A 1-goal lead is always delicate, but hopefully it will have the rigidity and the solidity defensively within the team to be able to keep this 1-0 lead. And maybe by being so resilient at the back, we might be able to open up opportunities at the front to extend the lead. And I might well have done that there if I had had slightly closer control from that turn inside. beat one man very well, but unfortunately not able to beat the second. Panera is on for Araujo to me. Panera is there, but I'll lay that there into Danny Torres. Sepa. This is good football. Will it lead to a chance though? There's Aaron Hunt. A call for the through ball. I'm not going to get it from him, but we will get it there. And good save. Shot power up 1. My 70th shot on target. Ah, yes. Finesse shot trait. That's what we were wanting after, in the last episode, scoring a really nice finesse shot for the first time, really, from outside the box. I did say that I was wanting to add that trait to my array of talents, and we have now unlocked it. That is superb. I will add that to my game immediately, and we might be in here for another one. Oh, I hit that too tamely, unfortunately. 40 of 40 key passes, though. Outside the foot shot trait, I probably won't use. Sometimes it tends to use that shooting technique when it really would be better off using, you know, just the normal laces with the instep or a side foot. So I won't use the outside the foot shot trait, but I will most certainly add on that finesse shot trait now. And we get an 8.5 then. We are up to 77 rated, continuing to grow. An 8.5 match rating, heavily involved in a lot of the play. Unfortunate not to get myself a goal, but we do get the victory and a good performance. So we can head into the next game against Sports and fingers crossed get ourselves another good victory. Now, where is the... There we go. Add the finesse shot trait on. I'll certainly take that. Yeah, I'm not really asked about the outside the foot shot trait, to be completely honest. I think when, not now, but when we move again, I will change my boots to something slightly different. But for now, we shall stick with the flamboyant bright green boots whilst we're in a flamboyant country down in Brazil. But up next, Sport, and we'll see if we can get another victory. And it might well take us top of the table. And before to Sepa. Got a lot of central midfield players in this formation Sport. You can see I'm being very, very heavily outnumbered at the minute. But hopefully we might be able to find some space throughout the game to have chances! Wowzers! An assist for us, but the assist isn't the best thing. What a hit from Danny Torres! How far out was that? I didn't expect him to shoot. I just laid it off to him there because he was in some decent space. That's a good... Oh! I hadn't noticed the deflection. It's very central and takes a big path trajectory deflection to fire it into the bottom corner. You hit that dead centre and it's gone firing into the bottom corner off the defender's foot. Wasn't quite as good from Danny Torres as we initially thought, but still, we'll take it. However it ends up in the back of the net, as long as it's a goal, that's all that matters. 1-0 Grêmio early doors, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come in today's game. Already an assist to our name. The past couple of episodes, we have really started to turn the wick up. In the first 2 or 3 this season, in pre-season and competitive play in the Copa Libertadores, we didn't really start the season that well, but we're really kicking on now. A few goals, a couple of assists. A call for the cross here, and it will arrive, but unfortunately not to me. We are turning the wick up now, and really, oh, that's looping. We saw a header, yes. Oh, in the last episode, loop towards the top corner and actually end up going in. That one nearly doing the same. Cabrais fouled there, is he? Free kick. I'm not any good at free kicks whatsoever, so I won't be taking it. But we could make it 2-0 from the set piece, perhaps. Who's going to stand over it? It's Danny Torres again. Or is that Cabrais? It might be Cabrais, actually. It was Cabrais, and it was poor. Lovely header. Lambi down to Danny Torres. In there to Sepa. Cabrais. Lambi. Yeah, trying to find an opening is the right phrase to use, Martin Tyler. There aren't many openings. Oh, it's a lovely ball in. I've called for the ball. I'll get it under control, and finish. Great composure. Very good composure there. Could have tried to hit it first time with my body angle all wrong. Decided to take my touch and then turn again. And on the left foot, we thump it home. This is turning into a very good episode for us here. A goal and an assist in game 2. My second goal of the Liga do Brazil season so far. 2-0 Grêmio inside 25 minutes. So not so. All given away. Lucena finds Jarinazio. Lucena with the turn and the shot, but that's well wide. Sport's first chance of the game. Slightly fortuitous in how it came about, but I can't really say much because of how our first goal came about with that giant deflection. So if they're to score a jammy goal as well, then it would be a jammy goal apiece, but we've got the second, so we'd still be in front if they were to do that. 2-0 still as we push towards half-time. I think a third at any point between now and the end of the game would certainly ensure 3 points. But Sport have shown now that they can start to create chances, so perhaps the result isn't quite so guaranteed at this stage already, although we are in here, and I'll lay it across. And there's a third, another assist for us. Game over. Sorry, Sport. We are having an incredible performance today. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Lucena will get to that. We've had 61% possession so far, but they might be about to claw one back goal-wise, but they haven't. Still 3-0 here, 2 minutes before half-time. Araujo gets it down to me. Just knock it back out wide to him. And Malambi's made a great run, but it's not him that's looked for. We have to turn back. We'll find Araujo. Now he looks for Malambi. Malambi shoots, but all that might drop kindly for one of us. Win that header. We could have another chance. Unfortunately, it's not going to be. We 3-0 only at half-time, but 3-0 will do. Thank you very much. Scoops, lofted ball to Bryce, who's found well, and laid back to Malambi, who flicks that to me. Take a touch past the defender. Oh, and it was a poor shot in fairness. Araujo was perhaps in a little bit of space on the far side if I'd have spun the other way and kept the move going from right to left across the pitch, but we've been playing so well in this game. I felt quite confident that I could have done something and threatened the goal with that turn and then shot. Unfortunately, the turn was good, but the shot didn't quite have the power it needed to beat the keeper or the accuracy. But still, 3-0 up, half an hour to go. We might well, with this big score. If it had only been 1-0, I wouldn't have been too confident of going top. But 3-0, we might well see ourselves displacing Santos at the top of the table and leading the way as we head into match day 4 at the end of the episode. Ball across to Lucena. Inside to Yunding. Looking for Santoso. Finds him well. Oh, is that going to be a corner? It is. Sport look to fire back. I don't think there's going to be enough in them to get a draw or a win. But they might have enough in them to deny us the goal difference we need to go top of the table. 10 minutes to go, and we were the ones to clear that. Still they come forward. And they can have another chance on goal. They had one in the first half that was relatively tame. That cross is blocked at source, and we will clear it away. Ooh, poor defensive work. We get very, very lucky back there. Aaron Hunt gets very, very lucky there as well. We've put in an incredible personal performance in this game, but we have been slightly fortunate at times, specifically with the goal very early on that Danny Torres scored to set us up for this good performance, and I'm not quite going to get to that. I'm going to end up on the floor in a heap instead. 4 minutes to go till full time. Just probably the best game of the season for us. In fact, no, definitely the best game of the season, and one of the best games of our series, of our career. If I could get another goal or assist before the end of the game, then it most certainly would be the best game of our career. But for now, we'll have to settle for the best game of the season. But to be fair, the best game of the season is enough for me. You never know. We may even go on and better it in the next episode, or in the next game as well, and in future episodes as well, hopefully. But I'm very happy with that. A goal and 2 assists. Miss Bash Bosh, get involved. Out to me. Cabrais is making that run. We'll play him around the corner. Ask for it back again. Get it. Drive past the defender. Get it into the middle. And not score a goal. Oh, what a start to the game it would have been again for us. Silla back to Serpe. Here come Bahia. That's a great ball in behind. And we might be in trouble here. Dene Rolin in the box. He stands the ball up. Anyos can only punch. We can't get it away. Abraham with a secondary clearance. I think the keeper might have been back in position to stop that, but thankfully the defender removed any element of doubt by getting himself in the way. This might be one hell of a game. If it stays at this pace, it's really end-to-end at the beginning of this one. Evertonino with a whip. That's straight at the keeper. Finally, a piece of poor quality. Regis, Evertonino around the corner to Hunt. Here's Malambi. I'll call for the through ball. Please play it now. We're in. Oh, I need some strength and some pace. We've shown one of the two. Get it inside. Malambi knees it down. Lays it to Danilo. Not sure why he did that. He could have shot. Danilo with the cross. There's the header. Oh, no. Oh, Gilted's chance. That's really poor. I expect much better of myself aerially than that. And Selma Moraes. Cross comes in. Oh, jeeps, Josue. I thought he just chested that into the bottom corner. Oh, my lord. Corner's come in from Piarao. And it's decent too. And up goes Abraham. And that might be another corner. Indeed it is. The defender headed it away there. Did well up against the really tall physical number 9. It's another good delivery. Oh! Anyos comes through it. Punches it thin air. Goal for Bahia. We're on the back foot. Keeps. Keeps. Oh, no. Horrible mistake from the goalkeeper. Grêmio 0, Bahia 1. 10 minutes before half-time. To me. Play that through for Malambi. Always laid that back. Hunt across there. Looking for Danilo. Into Danny Torres, who looked for me, but it only found Nazario. We find ourselves 1-0 down at half-time. Arguably the best game of our career in the one previous to this. But so far, this has been a really poor performance from Grêmio. We've had a lot of the ball, but we haven't done anything with it. We did everything with it in the last game. I should have put away that header, though. I really should have put away that header. Is that missed opportunity going to cost us the game? Silla. Rolim. Silla. Rolim. Regis. This is great football. He's running out of stamina, though, Regis. Gets the ball in, and Josue deals with it. Rolim wins the header, and Regis has the opportunity again. Serpa back to Rolim. Oh, the ball is just pinging around here. No one able to get their foot on it and get any sort of quality in possession. Oh, that's a poor touch. Oh, I very nearly stole it away from him, and I'd have been in with a half to myself had I been able to do it. Danilo. Oh, it's poor. Oh, we won it back, have we? Danny Torres fighting hard. So scrappy now in this second half. Very, very scrappy. Oh, from the quality we showed in the second game, and the first, to be fair, it's all fallen apart in the third here. Clearly, we haven't been able to keep it going. Although, to be fair, this game has come midweek after the last one. So, we're not starting a full-strength side. And those that did play in the game against Sport are lacking full fitness. So, perhaps it's a false impression of what the side are capable of to fall foul to a defeat here against Bahia. But Cabrice does well, but not well enough on that far side. I think I'm still confident this Grêmio side can do bits this season. And in the last episode, I was questioning whether we'd stay here until the end of the season or leave perhaps in July and August. We'll have to wait and see what the league table looks like by the time that period comes around. Malambi's making a great run, and I'll slot him through here, and I'll go again. Oh, but he's not going to be able to get it to me. Not yet, at least. Could get it. Oh, could have got it through there. Here's Araujo down to Danilo. I'll get myself in the middle. Cross could come in again. He's played it short. There's the turn on, but it's just not good enough. Not acting on instincts right now. 18 minutes to go. Still 1-0 down here. We were top of the table prior to this game, but a couple of other sides ended up playing match day 4 before us and have overtaken us. And now, oh, I'm going to get to that. Oh, keeps. And now we're going to stay third. We dropped to third, and we had one team on 10 and one team on 12. And we're on 9, of course. And it looks like we're going to stay on 9 at present, because we can't seem to score against Bahia. Ball forward quickly to me. I'll get it around the corner. It's now or never. Oh, it's poor, though. Ball needed to be better on that occasion. We give to possession back, and that will be game. A 1-0, maybe even 2-0 if this goes in. Oh. A 1-0 defeat against Bahia. We don't go top of the Liga do Brazil after match day 4. However, today's episode does include, I think I will categorically say, the best performance of our career so far. That game against Sport, a goal and 2 assists. I don't think we could have asked for more from that one game. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that's the best game we've played so far? Or is there another one that springs to your mind that you think is slightly better? Up next, I'll show you who that is. I don't recognise the badge. Oh, minimum rating expected of 9, and I averaged 8.4. That's still pretty impressive. Well, it's America, then Vitoria, Internacional, then Botafogo. But I believe before, yes, it's just America and then Vitoria. Then it's time for Euro 2020 in the next episode. Oh, I'm excited for that. Thank you very much for watching, boys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more content. And I'll see you next time.